Hi, today we're going to be taking on box and review a Pokemon trading card game, Pokeball Deck Box from Ultra Pro. I got this for like $3.99 at Toys R Us, which is kind of not a bad price for these. The only other place that I know that I've seen them actually in store was Target. Now I know they have this design, the Pokeball design for the card sleeves, but unfortunately I cannot find the card sleeves in any stores, of this Pokeball design. I see them online, I think from Amazon and ToyWiz.com. They have them, but that's for the sleeves. Onto the deck box. So it says, Pokemon trading card game, gotta catch them all. Up. Deck box for collectible cards. Ultra Pro, stay connected with us at ultrapro.com, at Ultra Pro, at Ultra Internet. Yeah. So yeah, their website, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll put links down below, probably to the Facebook and their main thing. Twitter, I just don't know how, put that in as a Twitter website. So the only two links out free here that I'll put down is the Ultra Pro one and probably the Facebook one. But yeah, there are their links. Like it says here, holds Pokemon-sized gaming cards and Ultra Pro Deck Protector sleeves. The stock number, and it says Pokeball, or Pokeball 2016 Ultra Pro. And of course, ultrapro.com, the website, and the phone number. I'll put the phone number down below in the description too. So yeah, let's get this little baby open up. And take a look at it. I know it's not completely a ball shape, and it's kind of tilted. So the Pokeball, instead of being completely even, they kind of tilt it to the side just a little bit to kind of give it that, like, you're throwing a Pokeball with a curveball effect. To me, this kind of looks like a Pokecraft. The unofficial Pokemon Minecraft mod pack. That's just kind of what this semi looks like to me. I know if this was made out of melty beads or pearl beads, a lot of people call them pearl beads, some people call them melty beads. You could make more of a Pokecraft, Minecraft Pokeball with those, but this is kind of like Ultra Pro's version, in between, I kind of would say, from a Pokeball and a Minecraft thing design. Just more with some, it's kind of like, quotes that they could get. So yeah, it does say Ultra Pro on the side there. Other side says Ultra Pro going down this way. Bottom says www.pokemon.com and ultrapro.com. Back says Pokemon. Top says Pokemon trading card game, which actually, looking at the top, looks really nice. It almost looks like a booster box or a theme deck booster box, I guess you could call it. You just take it, you open it up, you grab your promo card, your other cards, maybe a booster pad in there, a little paper board mat that tells you here's your deck, here's like your discard pile, here's your bench, here's your play area. Kind of reminds me of all those ones that come in like a little starter theme deck. Just the way how the box looks, if you look at it from the top. So this is version 3 from their design that has this flip top kind of shell that flips all the way from their top lower design. You do get a card divider. Nice little Pokeball thing. Says Ultra Pro. Unfortunately, it has nothing on the back. The back's just plain white. If you hold it up to the light, you could see the Pokeball from back there, but it would have been nice if they had the design on both sides or something. And this side is a little bit smoother, with a little bit of grip on there, while this side is a little bit more texture on the bat. So if you're wondering is there a difference, yes, there is inside the box. I believe this could hold, I think, 160, maybe 180 unsweep Pokemon cards and sweep cards. It's going to be less because of the sleeves. Which you think wouldn't take up that much room, but actually they do. So what I mean by DeckBox version 3 is, let's get in a couple of our other deck boxes. And as you may know, this is kind of the design that they're going with in Ultra Pro. So back in the day, the original one, Ultra Pro, DeckBox, not much information except for the bottom here, which as you can tell, this is the really old one that I have. Just says, visit our website, www.ultrapro.com. But listen to this. The old school ones had a little Velcro in there. And if I could find one of my cards in here. Yep, back in the day when the original Yu-Gi-Oh came out with the Dark Magician. So this is my Dark Magician deck. So I can summon all the Dark Magicians. Dark Magician, Dark Sage, Black Luster Magician. The only card I don't have is a Magician Girl and the Spell Book. But other than that, I pretty much have a basic Dark Magician deck in here. So if you're wondering what Yu-Gi-Oh deck I have in here, I said Pokemon because Pokemon. Yeah. Here is kind of their version 2. So, same design as version 1. Except, you could write your name on there, or the type of deck, like Fire deck, or, Winning deck, or Undead deck, or Keen, or, Unlosable, Undefeatable. You can write whatever you want on there. So it has that. It says Ultra Pro on the sides, and on the bottom here. And then, still the nice flip top design as the version 1. Both of them are still, top loading ones. So this one I have other Yu-Gi-Oh cards in here. And that brings us on to version 3, which is kind of like this one, but let's move those to the back here. Putting this one up. You still get a card divider in here, so nothing on the back, just that. So what's the difference? Well, this shows the Pokeball. When you lift it up, this shows all the different elements or, energy types in the card game. What else is different? Let's get these to close. Which, they're not the greatest. I think version 2 is awesome. Version 3 that they're going with, and it seems like they're staying with, not the best. So, you could write on the top surface. This one you can't. Ultra Pro DeckBox, Pokemon trading card game, which I would like it if they did have this little white strip somewhere on here, where you could write, what the deck is, Fire deck, or, Gen 1, or starters, or, whatever your deck is that you're using. It would have been nice if they took this design and the name strip and put it on there, but they didn't. They kind of made it smaller up here, while this one goes really big over there. These they put on the same side. So, alternate. These are both on the bottom. Another thing to let is the bottom. This just says Pokemon.com, and this says the Pokemon Company International. Yeah. And then it also has the years on there. This one you can see the year that was made a little bit better. 2016. This one, 2013. So yeah. So in the Gen lineup, I guess you could say that there is 3 different generations of these, and we're only talking about the plastic one. So the leather one that I have, or the faux leather, Pikachu one, we're not going to count that one because it has magnets and stuff. We're only going to count the plastic generation ones here. So there are 3, but there is 2 alternated ones, I guess you could say. Gen 1, good. Gen 2, awesome. I love it. I recommend going for Gen 2. Gen 3, only for question purposes, you know, like little Franken here, Pokeball here. And the alternations that I told you between them, you can write your name. This one, you can't write anything on there. I mean, you could, you know, it's a Sharpie, but I mean, there's no name strip. So it's kind of like Gen 1. Now, I know some of you might be saying, well, what's the difference between, you know, the Velcro and the non-Velcro one? Nothing. This one just probably a little bit more secure. It's Velcro. This one, you know, I could turn it upside down, shake it. It's not going to come out. I guess the idea of why they have these flip ones is so that they're a little more secure in maybe a backpack when you take them to tournaments and stuff. Like myself and some other people, we don't really like these designs that much. Because the flip is hard to open them. They get in the way, especially for a top loader, when you're loading it in the top, loading cards in, and taking cards out. This little flap gets in the way. It's annoying. And then it doesn't even lay that perfectly when you put it down. I mean, look. It's buttering it at the sides here. Yeah. I mean, with these, opens up just enough to get out of the way so you could take your cards out and put your cards back in. And then it closes. Now, your cards will come out of these, but you know, you gotta put them through the wiener, you know. Really shake them really hard and stuff. Ultimately, if you want to make this a little bit more protection, you could probably just go out to a craft store or a hobby store and just get a little piece of Velcro and just put a bat on there. Peel off bat, or if you want to make it a little bit more secure, get maybe a hot glue gun and put hot glue on there. Not directly on the plastic, but on the bat of the Velcro. And I know someone's going to say, well, what about putting magnets? I'm not going to lie, you probably could, but it's going to buckle the bots out a lot with big old magnets. If you get those, like a magnet strip, they usually get this, like, in a little bit of a tape strip roll kind of design. Here's kind of an example. I know this is electrical tape, but you know what I mean. The big black magnet that you get in a roll like this. Yeah, you could take it, cut it, put it on there. I recommend that you use probably craft or tacky glue. Or, better yet, I wouldn't recommend hot glue on the back of those magnet strips. If you're going to do the magnet, well, you might want to use like super glue. Not model glue for like model airplanes and little tanks and stuff and cars. But super glue definitely work on that. Because if you use hot glue on that or super glue, depending on which material you use, you might actually melt the plastic of this. Oh, and these step butts is usually one a little bit more. These are like $4 for these ones. This one was like $6.99, about $8 for this one with tats and stuff. So $8, considering that this is a Gen 3, and this one's also a Gen 3. But I got this one for $3.99, which is a really great deal and I bought it at Toys R Us, considering that the same one goes for at Target for like this price. Put your about $8 at Target for both of these, and Toys R Us $4. Same as a Gen 1. You still can find Gen 1s. A little tip that I'm going to throw out there, and a little more information. Someone called it Poke Soup. Go check out the YouTube channel, and it's not spelled like soup, like, you know, a can of soup or a bowl of soup. It's spelled a little bit differently. I'll put her channel name down below in the description. They told me about a great deal that Target has. For $4.99, you get one deck box, a Gen 2. So you get this flip top Gen 2 one. You get a booster pack in there, and you get a foil promo card on the front of the box. So you can look at that you buy a booster pack and you're getting the death bots free, or you're buying the death bots and you're getting a booster pack free. Which is a pretty good deal. It is made from a company called Fairfield. They're the ones that take like the older generation products that stores don't want to have on the shelves or they have too many of, and they just rebots and repackage them. So the stuff in there is still pretty new. Like the booster pack's not open, it's still sealed, but you are getting a great value. Like $4, Target, you get everything. I would like to see if they could come out with the new death bots. Maybe instead of a card divider, how about getting you some card sweeps and card sweeps that match. Where it's not like, oh, I gotta hunt down the death bots, and then I gotta go and hunt down the little card sweeps that match the death bots. Why don't they just say, you buy the death bots with Fennekin, you get the card sweeps with Fennekin on there. All you gotta do is provide your own cards, sweep them up, put them in the box, there you go. That would be a nice thing. If Foster Pros listen for the future, maybe Gen 3, version 3, or maybe something for Gen 4 would be very nice. But yeah, just a lot of information out there about the great Pokemon deal going at Toys R Us, at Target with the booster pack and card and bots. And Toys R Us has the best deal for death boxes. The difference between Gen 3 alternate versions of the one that you can write on there and the one that doesn't have a name strip on there. So yeah, I know this video is a little bit long. I know a lot of people in the comment section will say, dude, just get to the unboxing of this death box. I know, but if you're a Pokemon fan, you want to know as much as you could possibly know about death boxes. Who's got a deal? Who doesn't have a deal? Oh wow, be like, I'm an idiot. I spent like almost $8 on this box when I could go to Toys R Us and spend like $4 on this box and get like 2 for the price of 1 almost. I'm letting you in on the best deals that you could possibly get so you can get more Pokemon stuff for your money. So yeah, that has been the unboxing of Ultra Pro's Pokemon Pokeball deck bots. Remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright, thanks, bye.